Lesson 3. Navigating Schoology. This activity is designed to help you learn the basics of clicking around in Schoology and what each button does. Please watch the video in its entirety, then follow the directions to answer the questions. For this activity, the desired results are to review the attendance policy and logging in and logging out of Schoology every day. Navigate the Home, Courses, Groups, Resources, Mail, Friends, Notifications, Profile, Help ribbon across the top of your Schoology page. Navigate Announcements, Grades, Calendar, One Login SSO, and Overdue/Upcoming Work. And navigate to a specific course to begin completing schoolwork. Let's first start by discussing how attendance is tracked and calculated at Achievement House Cyber Charter School. You have to log into Schoology at the beginning of every school day and log out of Schoology at the end of your school day in order to be marked present for that day. We recommend that you start each day with a daily checklist. So the first item on that checklist should be to log in to Schoology. Then, complete your daily assignments in each of your courses. Then, make sure that you log out of Schoology at the end of the day. You can be withdrawn from Achievement House for truancy if you do not log in repeatedly. Achievement House's school calendar may be different than the calendar of the school district that you live in. You need to make sure that you are following Achievement House's calendar to know which days are school days. And even if you have a tech issue, you are still responsible for finding a way to log into Schoology and do schoolwork each school day. Let's take a look at what it might look like when you log into Schoology. When you first log into Schoology, you will be on the home page when you log in each day. From the home page, you can access the following: school announcements, which will be found in the recent activities section in the center of your page. Overdue and upcoming work, found on the right-hand side of your page. However, be very careful about using this list of work. I strongly recommend that you go to each course whenever it's time to start working. As you can see, the overdue and upcoming work compiles a list of all of the work that you either have overdue or upcoming across all of your classes. But just because it's overdue or upcoming doesn't mean that is necessarily what you need to work on today. I recommend that you go to each course page and use the gradebook in each course page or the course page itself to determine what it is that you need to work on based on what you have missing or what you need to complete. Always be sure to reach out to your teacher if you have any questions or are not quite sure what you need to work on. From the home page, you can also access your grades, found on the far left-hand side. This will allow you to see your grades for each of your courses all on one screen. You'll also be able to access your calendar, which takes all those suggested due dates and compiles them on one easy-to-use calendar. You'll also be able to access your messages, which you can also get to in another way as well. Your messages allows you to send and receive messages directly in Schoology. You'll also be able to access the One Login SSO, which you will use to access various programs where you need to log in using a username and password. The One Login SSO compiles all those usernames and passwords and keeps them saved for you. When it's time to go to a course, we recommend you click on the drop-down menu beside the Courses button in order to access your courses. The Courses tab allows you to see all of the courses in which you are currently enrolled. You should navigate to each course page every day and list out the assignments you need to complete. Next, let's take a look at that envelope to see how to send messages. The envelope in the dark blue bar allows you to check your messages and/or send a new message in Schoology. Directly beside that is the Friends or Connections in Schoology. And beside that is your notifications, where you will find information about newly graded assignments, new course content that has been posted, and much more. Just to the right of that, by clicking on the drop-down menu, will allow you to edit your profile, including your picture and information about you. And on the far right-hand side, the question mark icon is the Help button, where you can submit a help desk ticket or get tech help there. As we recommended before, it is always advised that you navigate to a specific course in Schoology when it's time to start working. You can navigate to a specific course page by clicking on the drop-down arrow beside the courses in Schoology, shown here. Then click on the course that you would like to access and complete work in first. Once on a course page, you can view all of the week's assignments as you scroll down on the page. You can also click on them to complete them on the suggested due date. At the top of the page, you'll see some basic information about the course, including upcoming assignments. Below that will be some contact information and some additional information about what you'll be learning that week. And below that will be the week's assignments, as well as the access to the previous week's folder and resources folder. Let's take a moment to make sure we met our desired results. First, we did discuss the attendance policy and the need to log in and log out of Schoology every day. Remember, if you don't log out at the end of the day and you just stay logged in, Schoology won't mark you as present, so make sure that you log out at the end of the day and log in first thing in the morning. We also discussed how to navigate the Home, Courses, Groups, Resources, Mail, Friends, Notification, Profile, and Help ribbon across the top of your Schoology course page. We also discussed how to navigate the announcements, grades, calendar, and one login SSO, and your overdue and upcoming work. Lastly, we discussed how to navigate to a specific course to begin completing work in that course. Now, let's take a look at the questions below and get an idea of what each question is asking. True or false? You need to make sure you log out of Schoology at the end of each day and log in each day in order to be marked present each day. True or false? Even if you have a tech issue, you are still responsible for finding a way to log in and do schoolwork each day. True or false? AHCCS's school calendar may be different than the calendar of the district you live in. You need to make sure you are following AHCCS's school calendar to know which days are school days. True or false? You can be withdrawn for truancy if you don't log in repeatedly. If you want to start working on assignments for your science class, you should click on which of the following in the ribbon across the top and select your science course page to go straight to your science course page. If you want to read messages that were sent to you or send a message in Schoology, which icon should you click on? What is at least one reason why you think you should go to a specific course when you want to do work, rather than using the list of overdue and upcoming work found on the right side of the Schoology main page?